The paramount thing that is happening here tonight is the Coastline Vehicle Transport Super Sedan Super Series. Before we get underway and give you a sample of exactly what these big bangers can do, would you all please be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem and welcome onto the track the V8 Super Sedans. Here we go! Down on the inside, Corey Bruff. Have a deco at this lot. Bruff starts to iron it out. We've got through half a lap here at the fabulous Yandina Speedway. Bruff drifts back a bit. Out in front, Wayne Randall. There's the wild thing. Jamie McHugh jumps up in the second spot. Wayne Randall out in front. Still a green light. There's still go, go, go. But Coastline Vehicle Transport. Wayne Randall, Jamie McHugh. There's Corey Bruff, tucks into third. Look at Randall, the fire breather himself. The big Pontiac of Jamie McHugh. Pokes his nose up underneath the Miami Smash Repairs car in the second spot. Wayne Randall out in front. There's your front runner right there, ladies and gentlemen. The fire breather, the Ian Botcha Mazda. Mr. Wayne Randall. Jamie McHugh from Miami Smash Repairs on Queensland's Gold Coast tucks into second spot. As the boys move around, whoa, up at the top end. One up on the inside. That looks like Cameron Meehan. Meehan in the big Australian garages and carports car. He is well down the ladder now. Race not stopping. Back for the front office. Still Wayne Randall. Wild thing. Jamie McHugh on the inside. Backs off a bit. The Australian garages car comes back out on the track. Here we go with one. Wayne Randall sees it. Randall out in front. Jamie McHugh squeezes everything out of it. Tries to poke his nose up. Let's look at the front for a checkered flag. It's Mr. Wayne Randall. Jamie McHugh in the second spot. I would go for Brimsey into third myself. But that's a great run. There's the winner. Give him a big hand, Yandina. That is a great run. Super Sedan Series. Locked and loaded. Have a look at this. The milkman himself on the inside. This is a bit like putting a rabbit in charge of a lettuce patch. Say good night, Dick. My old mate Shane Paulger. Yes, he is a milkman. He's got about 230 cows to milk tomorrow. No, he doesn't milk on Sundays. He milks Monday to Friday. He punches his big Pontiac on Saturdays and Sundays. Here we go, Yandina. Let's race. Shane Paulger, inside and dirty. Rodney Goff right behind him. Let's have a Bo Peep at Al Starling. He tries to make it three and does just that. Shane Paulger, Rod Goff, Al Starling, just drifting back a wee bit to Chris Albert. Albert will make it four. Look at this, no sign of Johnny Leslight yet. Shane Paulger out in front. The big 600 horsepower Pontiac, absolutely roaring. Shane Paulger, our very own Sunshine Coast driver. Look at him go. Paulger pushes his way right around this track. Johnny Sheehan in car number 4, the big Fiat Tractor orange car, locked in. Still no sign of Johnny Leslie. Leslie back off the pace here tonight. Let's get back up in the front office. Here we go, Shane Polger, Rodney Goff, a mile of daylight after that. Then comes Chris Albert. Albert after him. Then Johnny Sheehan. Tucked in behind him, Leslie. Al Starling after that. The green light's on. Oh, big push now. Right around the slow cars. Here comes Johnny Leslie. Chris Albert out and up on the infield. Albert out of it. Shane Polger goes down the main straightaway. Polger leading Rodney Goff. Johnny Leslie up in the 3rd spot. Polger all the way. Yes! Shane Polger. The milkman has delivered again. For Breaker Milk in the Coastline Vehicle Transport Super Sedan Series. The milkman's come home with the order. Oh, mate, is this bloke. He's the best redhead I've ever met. Oh, apart from Nicole Kidman, but he's good. Shane Polger, Rodney Goff tried to shadow him but couldn't grab him. Johnny Leslie. Now, I thought John Leslie was gone. He's the American Truck Spares #1 driver. I thought he was gonzo, but he's managed to come from dead motherless last to grab 3rd. What? Brims inside. Can't the New South Welshmen bring it home? They can't play football. Let's see if they can drive Super Sedans. Yes! Underway! Brims inside, outside of him, Cameron Leon. The wild thing. Look at Jamie McHugh. Holy dooly. He's gone from 4th right up on the inside. The beautiful underlying pass. Now he's in front. The wild thing! Jamie McHugh! Unbelievable! Oh, mate, we'll talk about that afterwards. Jamie McHugh, Ross Briggs back in the 2nd. The 99 car himself, that's Starley. He works his way around the pack. Oh, an awesome display of driving. Kelvin Hamilton locks in. Hamilton. There's Brims in the 2nd. Brims, hungry for a win, moves up on the wild thing. Jamie McHugh holds him at bay. McHugh, Brims. Then comes Kelvin Hamilton. Wayne Randell after him. Randell squeezing every bit out of it. Corey Bruck goes back just a smidgen. Let's catch up with the front runners. Now we can see that Jamie McHugh's under pressure. The big New South Welshman with 3 laps to go starts to squeeze him on the inside. Jamie McHugh in the big Pontiac. Outside, Brims after him. There's Calvin Hamilton. Wayne Randall back in the 4th spot. The fire breather. Let's get back up at the front office. Still, Jamie McHugh. Brims after him. Noses in. Brims starts to dial it into the bottom end. They're on the bell lap. 1 to go. Jamie McHugh tries to hold out the Welshman. He's in front. Jamie McHugh. Brims inside. Yes! Jamie McHugh. Jeff O'Keefe has worked tirelessly behind the scenes for that car. He gives him the thumbs up as he goes by. How about a big hand? They call him the wild thing. Anyone that can go from 6th to 1st in one move has got my vote. Geez, I tell you what, he's about 5'9" tall. And he's got them as big as footballs. Jamie Wild Thing McHugh, and that is absolutely awesome. Does not win a race in the first lap. There's he'll win it 3 laps from home. Let's see what happens. I haven't put the kiss of death on him, I hope. John Leslie for American Truck Spares. Winner of the series last year. Let's go! Leslie punches it up and away he goes with Chris Albert. No sign at all as far as that tail shaft goes. It's cranking beautifully for Chris Albert. He's back in the second spot. Leslie in front. Albert goes next. Rodney Goff comes after him. Have a look at Goff. Rodney Goff looking beautiful. Johnny Sheehan back behind him. The tactician in front. Then comes Chris Albert. Rodney Goff, Sheehan after him. There's my old mate Shane Polger. Polger from Breakerville back towards the rear. Oh! Rodney Goff has gone. Goff has gone into a 180 at the top end. He's gone wide. Johnny Sheehan trying to avoid him was tucked underneath him. Have a look at the other 2 cars. Now look at that. Look at that. That's how you drive a race. They saw what was happening. They drove further than the bonnet, and Shane Polger locked her up like you're talking 600 odd horsepower Pontiac, going into the fastest corner on the track, locked it up, went sideways, did not get it into the car. The guy that's running behind him did exactly the same thing. They made sure everything is right. The drivers have not broken harness. They are still all go. Johnny Sheehan being hauled off by the backside there. He's not going to be happy about that. That's him in the Fiat Tractor Orange car number 4. Being unceremoniously carted off. Let's go! John Leslie flies. Chris Albert after him. Shane Polger to the rear of the field. Big Al Starling back into 3rd. Up the lane straight away. Leslie, Chris Albert, Starling, Shane Polger. This is what it's about. 4 of the fastest drivers in Queensland today, and they're here for the Coastline Vehicle Transport Super Series, $250,000 over 10 rounds. This is round 6. Look at him go. Lays it in for the big American Truck Spares car. Whoa, round the bottom. The crowd starts to stand on its feet and cheer Shane Polger home. Polger locked in. 2 laps to go. Polger's doing absolutely nothing. Out in front, the tactician. Round he comes. Johnny Leslie, the master driver. Round he comes. Now, oh no, almost there. Here comes Polger. Inside, tries to go. Chris Albert in the second, but the winner is all there. Johnny Leslie. John Leslie, the American Truck Spares car. Chris Albert in the second. Al Starling, one of the greatest promoters in the sport, back in the 3rd. Shane Polger, obviously with troubles with the car, but that is an awesome run from him. He's tucked in, he's going back in to talk to Owen, he's master controller. He's going to make sure it's all right. It's bad luck for Shane Polger. The crowd is starting to cheer him home. But a big win from the tactician. All eyes on John Leslie taking out heat number 4 for the Coastline Vehicles Super Sedans Super Series. We'll be right up in the front, screaming Yahoo Buckaroo, Johnny Leslie. From New South Wales, and behind him in the number 7 car, number 1 out of New South Wales, we're talking about Ross Brims. Here's my old China plate in the Breaker-Milk car, Mr. Shane Polger. In the Ian Botcher Mazda, Mr. Wayne Randell. There's Chris Albert coming up in the car number 77. Just back down on the inside is Rodney Goff in the American Truck Spares car. looking good. 89 is Mr. Al Starling. 99, based out of the Gold Coast, Kelvin Hamilton. Corey Bruff in car number 15. And tailing him out with a bad draw, but it's 30 laps. So he'll make it up from the Australian Garages and Carports car, Mr. Cameron Meehan. Don't forget, at the end of the race meeting tonight, we've got the fabulous Super Sedan posters. We'll be giving those away. Come on down to the American Truck Spares tent and have a talk to the drivers. Do that after the race meeting, but those fabulous posters are all yours, free of charge, down in the pits after the race meeting. Our final race, ladies and gentlemen. Completely spun, unaided, has gone around on his pack alone. Here we go. Yeah! Off we go. Out in front, Johnny Leslie, 18 and down and dirty. Leslie looks for the front run right now. Leslie, Jamie McHugh, Shane Bolger, Ross Brent, Delvin Hamilton, Rod Goff. Goff goes straight up underneath him and makes it 5 at the front. Leslie, still your leader. Jamie McHugh coming up. McHugh on the inside. Shane Bolger, the tactician and wild thing, going head to head. Look at Jamie McHugh! Yes! Oh! Master stroke from Jamie McHugh. They call him wild thing because he doesn't back off for anything. McHugh in front. Leslie with a mile to go. Back in the second. Then comes Bolger, the New South Wales champion next. Hellfire and Brimstone has come to the Yandina Speedway. The Coastline Vehicle Transport, $250,000 race. Jamie McHugh in front. Leslie, the master tactician, in the second spot. After him comes Shane Bolger, the milkman ready to deliver. Then Rossi Brims. After him, Rodney Goff in the American Truck Spares car. Corey Bruff fights his way back out onto the track. Back into 6th spot in the Australian Garages and Carports car, Cameron Neal. Still Jamie McHugh, American Truck Spares into 2nd. John Leslie pushes up underneath, puts his nose underneath Jamie McHugh. Have a look at this. Oh, look at Leslie! Pokes his nose up inside. No good that time. He's working a tactician's race. He wants Jamie McHugh to know how close he is. I don't think you have to worry, John. He already knows how close you are. McHugh shuts the gate. Outside, Shane Bolger. He's going wild. The red-headed bloke on the outside. Knee deep he is. McHugh, Leslie, Bolger, Brims, Rodney Goff down on the inside. And up for a checkered flag. What a race. What a race. Jamie McHugh first. Unbelievable. Jamie McHugh in a great race. Absolutely brilliant. Shane Bolger back into 3rd. Leslie made it into 2nd spot. John Leslie 2nd. Brims back into 4th. Mate, unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for the wild thing, Jamie McHugh!